guys, it's Kayla and I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be an Apple product collection video. I saw Julia Chris do this and I thought it was just super fun because I am an absolute diehard Apple lover, obsessor. I just love Apple, so I thought it would be fun to share all of my Apple products, my old ones, my new ones. This video is in no way me trying to brag at all. I'm very, very grateful to have all of these products. I paid for quite a few of them myself, and I was gifted some of them from grandparents and family members, so I just really appreciate everything I have, and I'm just absolutely obsessed with Apple, and I know some of you are too, so I thought this video would be fun. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave any comments down below, and subscribe to my channel if you are new, and let's get into this. Starting with this ancient piece of technology here, I wish I had my first Apple product. My first thing was the iPod Nano, but it wasn't even like the square version we're used to. It was like the thin stick version. I wish I still had it. I'll insert a picture on the screen. That was like the OG Apple product. But then I got the iTouch. It legit doesn't even have a camera. You could not do anything but browse the internet and social media and screenshot it. I think I had this in middle school. This is ancient. I wish it could turn on so I could see what was on here, but just like, wow. Then in high school we upgraded to the iPhone. I think this is the iPhone 4 because it has both of the cameras on it. It still has a headphone jack in it, which is absolutely insane to me. This thing is just like very, very old and ancient. I wish any of these old pieces of technology turned on because it would be so interesting to see what was on it. I have The Fault in Our Stars case on this. Like, this is just so old, and it's crazy to see like how far iPhones have just come in the last like 10 years. Like, this is crazy. When I went to college, I got the 5C, and this thing did not last long, let me tell you. I absolutely destroyed this thing. I'm a klutz. I drop my phone all the time, and I didn't have a good case on this phone, so it completely cracked in several places. The screen is straight up like disconnected from the phone. It like doesn't sit all the way in the phone anymore. So this was just bad news. I haven't tried plugging this one in, so it might turn on, but I really don't think so, especially because I just absolutely wrecked this phone. It does still have the headphone jack though, which is a little bit crazy, but it does have the lightning port, so just the change between like the 4 and the 5 is like so different. After the 5C, I got the 6S, and I traded in my 6S when I upgraded to the 10S. I think I got this last year in like March or April. So I've had it for a little bit over a year now. Honestly, could probably already use an upgrade just because I use my phone all day, every day for my job. So like the battery life already sucks. Maybe I'll just get the battery replaced. That's probably the smart financial decision. I love it. This is the iPhone XS. I have the rose gold. It's 64 gigabytes, which honestly I should have upgraded to a higher gigabyte amount because my phone is constantly full and I always have to delete things from it. So if you want to see a decluttering my iPhone video, let me know because I definitely need to do one of those soon. And then I have an OtterBox case on this. I absolutely swear by OtterBox cases. I don't really like big heavy cases, so this one is perfect. I'm not sure which one it is, but I'll leave it linked down below. And I don't think you can see, but it just has a little bit of sparkle. Next we have laptops. This is my ancient MacBook Pro. It's honestly crazy to see the differences between them now. Like, this feels like an Air in comparison to this just because of the weight difference, but this thing is like literally gigantic. There's the CD port on this side, which obviously the new ones don't have that anymore, and there's all of these ports. I don't even know what some of these are, but there's like USB, there's a memory card chip, headphone jack, like absolutely crazy because the only ports on the new one are USB-C, and there is a headphone jack, which I found out yesterday. I did not know that. I got this thing at the beginning of high school, I want to say, either freshman or sophomore year of high school. 1, to do schoolwork, and then 2, to edit videos on because I wanted to start my YouTube channel, and I actually started a channel before this one, which I'm never going to show the internet that because those videos are bad. But I used this thing religiously. I absolutely loved it, and it ended up dying on me my junior year of college. I legit took it to class, was taking notes on it, came back to my house, and it wouldn't turn on. So that was fun, but I used this all day, every day for like 6 years, 7 years, I want to say. So I really got my money's worth out of it. So yeah, that's my old ancient MacBook Pro. I don't even know what version, what year it is. And then onto my current laptop. This is the 2019 MacBook Pro with Touch Bar. I bought this in October when I started my full-time job because I needed a laptop so I could work when I traveled, when I went home for Thanksgiving, for Christmas and stuff like that. And then also so I could go work in coffee shops because I work from home, and if I had to just work at home all the time, I'd go a little bit crazy, going a little crazy right now during quarantine, but it's okay. Like I said, this version only has the 2 USB-C ports and then 1 headphone jack port. I didn't even know the headphone jack port was there until the other day, and honestly, I don't even have headphones really that fit into this. I did a whole unboxing on this. If you want to see that video, I will leave it linked, but it is just the 2019. It has the Touch Bar. I do really like the Touch Bar. I feel like if I never had it, I wouldn't like miss it if I had a version without it, but it is really nice to have, and I definitely utilize it every day, so I do really like it. I just have this pink Amazon case on it, and then I have 2 stickers on it. This thing, just in comparison to the other MacBook Pro, is so much lighter. It feels like an Air in comparison, and it's crazy that the Airs are even way lighter than this now. Next we have iPads. This is my old iPad. I got this iPad my sophomore year of high school. My high school actually gave them to us to do schoolwork on, and I used this thing for 3 years. I think after my junior year they made us buy them back, or either buy your own iPads because people started breaking them so much. So I bought this one for like $100 for my school, I think. Well, my dad did. I did not pay for it. I bought the one that I had already been given from the school, so it was a lot cheaper because technically it was already used by the time I bought it. And this thing like was my baby through all of high school. I took my notes on it. I used it for everything. I tried to turn this thing on yesterday and it wouldn't turn on. I'm so sad because I feel like there's probably just like pure gold on this. I used this for all of my classes. I just like lived my entire life on this iPad. And then I upgraded and got a new iPad for college. I was so used to taking my notes on my iPad and just using it for schoolwork, so I felt like it was necessary, and I definitely used it a lot for college, and then now I still use it for work, so it was definitely worth the investment. This is just the regular iPad. It's the 5th generation. I really don't think you need the Pro unless you are doing like a lot of graphic design stuff and want to use like Procreate and stuff, but the regular iPad really does get the job done. I really like it. I don't use it as much anymore, I would say, just because I don't use it for schoolwork, but I do use it for work a lot, and I find it really helpful. If you'd like to see a video on how I used my iPads for school and taking notes and how I use it now for work, let me know and we can definitely do that. I really like this case too. It has a slot for the Apple Pencil, which I don't have. I don't really feel like I need it, but I do have a stylus in there, and it just like snaps in there, and it's super helpful. The next thing is my iMac. I'm not going to pick it up and show it to you because it's really heavy, but I'll insert a clip. I absolutely love my iMac. I originally got it for school when my MacBook Pro started dying, and because I needed something that would just handle video editing a lot better, and love my iMac. I use it not as much as I probably should since I've gotten my laptop, but I do still really like it, and I find it helpful to have the 2 monitors since I'm working from home. And then obviously with the iMac, I have the keyboard and the mouse. I really hate my version of the keyboard and mouse. I think the version before and after mine have like the normal version. This version is just weird. They both take batteries, which I hate. I'd rather just be able to plug it in and charge them instead of having to go through batteries all the time. And I don't know, the mouse is fine. That doesn't really bother me. I would like to charge it instead of the batteries, but that's fine. But this keyboard is honestly not the best. It like rattles a lot. It doesn't sit flat on my desk, which I find very frustrating. So that's kind of a bummer, but again, I don't use my iMac as often anymore as I should. I should use it a lot more than I do. But yeah, that's the keyboard and the mouse. Forgot to show this with my MacBook Pro, but I have these 3 adapters. Obviously with the USB-C ports, I have to have adapters, and I just bought mine from Apple. I have the USB-C to SD card, the USB-C to USB, and the Lightning port to USB-C port. I just buy them from Apple because I want to make sure they work and connect well with all of my devices. You could buy them from Amazon. I just find it more useful and like better to buy the ones straight from Apple. These were like $30, but I use them all every single day, so to me it was worth just paying for the nice Apple ones to make sure they work. And then my newest Apple product is my AirPod Pros. I absolutely love these. I highly recommend getting AirPods, and I really like my Pros. I think it is worth paying the extra $100 for the noise canceling. I absolutely love the noise canceling feature. When I'm at the gym, I don't want to hear anyone. It's great for that. It's great when I go work at coffee shops, obviously when we're not on lockdown and quarantine, but I find it just really helpful to be able to block out all the noise and not hear anyone. Even right now when I'm working at home and me, Brian, and Brexton are all like working and on meetings, it's really helpful to have the headphones in and not be able to hear them. And also the mic on it is pretty good. I use it for all my meetings and have no issues with them. I'm so glad I purchased these. I got them right after Christmas and they're honestly the best. I just have a little Amazon case on them. I really like that it has a hook on it so I can hook it to my water bottle when I'm at the gym so I don't lose my case. It's just attached to that. And yeah, the case is just to protect them a little bit more, and so I know that they're mine. Those are all of my Apple products, my Apple product collection. I am very clearly obsessed with Apple and I'm so grateful for every single piece of technology I have from Apple because I absolutely love everything and I use them until they die, basically. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave any comments down below, and subscribe to my channel if you are new. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.